Masturbation is healthy for both men and women. It doesn't replace sex, but it complements it very well. Now, we'll list the 3 mistakes that, if you make them, can cause serious erection problems and even make you lose your performance. The first and most common mistake is masturbating in a hurry. It's a delicate, very personal situation, right? You don't want to get caught masturbating, whether you're married or not, and if you live with someone, you don't always have the chance to masturbate at your own pace. I understand this, but it's extremely risky for your performance in bed. Our brain learns through repetition. We create habits based on our choices and actions. If you rush through masturbation, you'll learn to finish quickly and lose all control. What's going to happen in bed? You'll finish too fast. So, create opportunities to masturbate slowly. You need time to enjoy the sensations, riding the pleasure wave. In our method, we have control pedals where you can slow down the process without stopping. This cannot be done in a rush. Remember, women take longer to warm up, so you need to invest in foreplay. Masturbating in a hurry will only make you more anxious and skip this important step. 90% of men with premature ejaculation end up developing erectile dysfunction because they start relying on tricks to avoid finishing too fast, like constantly thinking about other things, switching positions too often, drinking before intimacy, or even taking antidepressants. All of this ruins their sexual response and causes them to lose interest, and then they lose their erection. But then, does masturbation make you lose your performance? No, that's not the case. Masturbation is essential for your health. You need to ejaculate at least twice a week, whether alone or with a partner. It's excellent for your prostate and overall health. Additionally, masturbation recharges your sexual battery and keeps you erotically energized. It's not a sin. Now, let's move on to the second mistake, the most damaging one, pornography. It's important to emphasize this. Pornography is one of the biggest problems when it comes to sexual health, and I'm not even talking about the issues actors and actresses face in the industry, but about the impact it has on you, the man, who watches porn to masturbate. You're confronting unreal situations. Women who are incredibly attractive, moaning loudly, willing to do anything, including extreme acts, and men who can have sex for hours. But all of this is fake. Many scenes are shot under the influence of drugs, which severely affects the actor's health. This doesn't happen in real life, period. Eventually, you'll become dependent on increasingly bizarre things to try and mimic. When your partner is in front of you, with all the natural flaws that everyone has, it will be hard to stay aroused. And then, you'll lose your erection. It's not a perfect body that turns you on. Yes, you're a man, so you're more visual, but it doesn't have to be a model from a magazine cover to get you excited. You need a real woman with a nice scent, sexy, and who knows how to tease you. Please, stop watching pornography. It's harmful. Want to get excited for masturbation? Use your imagination. It's magical, and it recharges your sexual battery. Erotic stories, erotic podcasts, all of this helps a lot. The third mistake, also very common, is always masturbating in the same position, in the same way. Let me ask you something. During sex, is it always the same position, always the same way? I hope not. It's important to vary, have fun, and enjoy yourself. Some days, one position works better. Also, it's exciting to change the environment. Motel, hotel, Airbnb, the car, the living room. But if you always masturbate the same way, in the same position, how will you adapt to changes in your sex life? As I mentioned earlier, masturbation doesn't replace sex, but it complements it. Remember, it's an excellent form of practice. In masturbation, you can train new positions, different places, new grips, and enjoy different sensations. But if you always do the same thing, you'll repeat it during sex, and your partner will lose interest, just like you will. Keep in mind, practice is important for you to perform well. Use masturbation as practice for your benefit. Recap: masturbate slowly, take your time, and create opportunities for this. Avoid pornography, focus on your imagination, and erotic stories can help a lot. Change positions and places, and ignite your creativity. Here's a bonus tip. Use masturbation to test different condoms. This is the best way to get used to condoms and find the one that works best for you. A few more tips to improve your masturbation experience. Breathe deeply and relax. Anxiety and stress often interfere with your sexual performance. When you masturbate, take time to relax, breathe deeply, and connect with the moment. This improves your experience and prolongs your pleasure. Explore different sensations. Use different types of stimulation, like textures or sex toys, to intensify pleasure. This can make masturbation more exciting and help improve control during sex. Practice ejaculation control. When masturbating, try to control your ejaculation. You can do this by pausing just before reaching orgasm, then resuming. This helps improve control during sex and prevents premature ejaculation. Finally, remember that healthy masturbation is a natural and positive practice for your well-being, as long as it's done consciously and in balance. Combine these tips with healthy lifestyle habits, like a good diet, physical exercise, and a stress-free sex life. If you have any questions, leave a comment here, and I'll respond to each one. And if you've made it this far, it's because you liked the content, right? Are you already subscribed to the channel? Do it now to stay updated with all the content on male sexuality.